The Marcos era: power, wealth, and controversy. In the 1970s, one family ruled a country and somehow ended up with more shoes than a shopping mall. That's not a joke. That's history. This isn't a cartoon villain story. It's real. It's complicated. And depending who you ask, it's either a golden age or a cautionary tale written in neon. If you've ever wondered how power actually works, save this. Setting the stage, why this matters. Post-war Philippines wanted stability. What it got was a masterclass in image, influence, and how fast democracy can blink. Angle nobody uses. Marcos as brand manager. Ferdinand Marcos didn't just run a government. He ran a brand. Strongman, savior, smartest guy in the room. Think less dictator aesthetic, more campaign poster that never comes down. Trust signal. We're sticking to court rulings, declassified records, and numbers you can audit. No vibes, no folklore. The rise? Power built, not stolen. Yet, Marcos wins elections. Fair? Debated? Legal? At the time, yes. Key point: lawful entry, gradual consolidation. This is the part everyone skips. Power doesn't arrive wearing boots. It arrives wearing a smile and a pen. Emergency powers are like borrowing your friend's truck. Temporary, until you repaint it. Martial law, the switch flips. 1972, martial law. Marcos says the country needs discipline. History hears control. Angle systems over villains. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Many people supported it. Crime drops. Order increases. The trade-off? Freedom gets put on layaway. When safety feels good, people stop asking who's holding the keys. Nothing says temporary, like changing the rules so you don't have to leave. The wealth, numbers don't lie. Now the part everyone argues about, the money. Multiple international court findings later confirmed billions in ill-gotten wealth. Offshore accounts, shell companies, paper trails that read like a spy novel, minus the happy ending. If money could talk, these accounts would have asked for witness protection, social proof, recovered assets documented by Swiss courts and Philippine anti-graft agencies. Imelda, power with a smile. Imelda Marcos wasn't just the wife. She was soft power in heels. Angle, image as armor. Culture, diplomacy, spectacle. She understood that people forgive a lot when distracted by glamour. Humor, iconic, not cruel. When historians mention shoes, it's not fashion commentary. It's accounting. Symbols stick longer than spreadsheets. The fall, when the music stops. Power held too long forgets how to leave. Key moment, public pressure. Economic collapse. People power. No dramatic duel. No final speech that fixes it all. Just reality catching up. Turns out, even the best brand can't outrun math. The aftermath, why we still argue. Here's why the story won't die, memories split. Some remember order, others remember fear. Angle, memory versus record. History doesn't care what feels good, cares what can be proven. Save this moment. If you've ever argued politics with family, this is why. The Marcos era isn't ancient history. It's a live lesson in how power markets itself and what it costs when nobody checks the receipt. If this shifted your view even a little, save it. If it made you uncomfortable, share it. And if you don't want to be the last person in your circle learning history from headlines instead of facts, subscribe, because power always repeats its tricks, just with better lighting.
The proclamation of martial law is not a military takeover. I, as your duly elected President of the Republic, use this power, which may be implemented by the military authorities, but still is a power embodied in the Constitution to protect the Republic of the Philippines and our democracy.